Right now I want to show you the SOS feature on the DeLorme inReach SE satellite communicator. Activating the SOS feature is a lot like dialing 911 on your phone, which you would do to send out for help and only in an emergency. The SOS feature will dispatch emergency workers to your location, so not something to be played around with. A couple different ways in which you can activate SOS. One is by holding down the SOS button for 3 seconds. You can do that with the inReach turned on or even with it turned off. In order for that to happen, though, the SOS switch does need to be unlocked. It is locked right now. That slider is over on the right side, and there is a small picture of a lock in there. So to disengage it, I'll move that slider over to the left. I now have that little strip of red in there appearing, and I can hold down that SOS button for 3 seconds. Once I do that, the first thing that will happen, SOS begins in and it'll start at 20 seconds and count down from there. In a real emergency, you do want to let that run down to 0, or you can press X to cancel, as I will do right now. Next screen it will bring you to is a message to emergency response, which says, I have an emergency and I need you to help. Hit the check mark to send in a real emergency, hit the X button to cancel out of there. Are you sure you want to discard your message? And you can select keep trying or discard. There is another way where you can activate the SOS feature, and that's here from the main menu. If you have SOS selected, just hit that check mark, and it says use SOS only in a real emergency, and you can either select emergency from here or cancel, which I'll do now. So that is a quick look at the SOS feature on the DeLorme inReach SE satellite communicator.